All right, everybody, welcome into the stream. Maricopa Community College's Esports League, Rocket League tonight. The grand finale of our preseason between Chandler-Gilbert Community College and Glendale Community College. Tonight in the blue, we're going to have Chandler-Gilbert. Team's going to be their captain, Louie, and their other two players are going to be Wes and Poji. And in the orange, we've got Glendale, team captain Cone, two other players, Fear Remix and Lynn. Right into game number one here on Manfield Night. Grand finals. Whole preseason leads up to this. We've got a rematch of the regular season spring finals from last season. We'll see who's got it in the bag this fall. Kickoff going to go in favor of Chandler-Gilbert. Poji with an early attack. Off the back wall, Lynn reads. Plenty of boost to follow this one up. Put some pressure onto West. Glendale definitely going to need to get that early pressure going. Chandler-Gilbert, a team that likes to start quick, just like that. Poji already getting physical with the bumps. Going plenty of boost. Catches it on the sidewall. For a double touch in the mid, Louis hits it off the ceiling. Gets a bump. See if West can find the net. He shoots. Little whiff. Cone gonna have plenty of boost. Carry this one upfield into Chandler-Gilbert territory. Lynn's gonna follow it up for him. Pop this one out mid. Louis misses the ceiling challenge. West there to clean it up for him. Quick start for both teams. They both have an offensive opportunity. No goals quite yet. We're coming up on a minute in here soon. A little bit of pressure here by Glendale. They're just going to tap this one. West going to hit it up to the back wall. Two players going to miss. West going to take a shot. It gets behind and it's in. Goal number one in favor of Chandler-Gilbert. I believe that was kind of faked. Poji was up there on the back wall looking to pass it mid, winds up missing, and Glendale player's not able to read it. It's going to fall right into Wes's hand. He's going to slot that one right in for goal number one in our grand final. Another kickoff won by Chandler-Gilbert. Straight back onto the attack. Relentless attack is what has definitely got Chandler-Gilbert here to the grand finals here in the preseason. West's going to leave that one. Poji's going to take a long shot, but Cone's going to be able to get back to it and make a goal line save. Louis looking mid, but it's going to be cleared by Fear. They're going to follow this one up. Low boost, see what we can do with it. Cone going to take it off him. Poji able to keep this ball into the Glendale half. Poji's looking for a slow, methodical play in the corner there. Doesn't quite get the perfect 50 in. Now it's in his half, and he's got to shoot back and play some defense. Louis not even able to get it past anybody. This one might fall in. Poji does get the epic save that they needed. Louis going to have to jump for this one to cut off Fear. Waste a lot of boost in that. It's going to be off to the corner now. Or West will get it past the first man. Fear's up quickly for it. Then just slightly misplays that. Louis going to have plenty of time on this ball, plenty of possession. Going 50s into the sidewall, but Poji's there to shut that play down immediately. Glendale with a decent bit of pressure here. Chandler definitely struggling to get out of their half as West going to do just that, carrying it over one, Lynn onto the back wall. Smartly clears this one away over to his teammate Cone. Cone looking mid to get it back to him, but it's going to find its way into the hands of Fear. And boom this one in. Plenty of boost to follow it up. A little too high to reach. Lynn has a shot though. He's going to put it backward. Now Cone's got a shot. Weak shot, but it might still find its way in. It's on the goal line. Panic save. West gets it out of there. One goes over Poji's head, but Louis makes a goal line save. Saw Fear creeping up there. Definitely would have had an open shot if Louis wasn't there to clear that ball away. He's going to get a demo, and Louis going to have to make a backflip on this ball and race back. Lynn runs out of boost on the way up. Cone keeping the play alive, but not enough boost to follow it up. But no, got to watch that double commit. It's going to leave the net wide open for Poji. Goal number two. Also going to Chandler-Gilbert. This is just a slight misplay by Glendale. You see Fear jumps there. Realizes too late that Lynn is also up with him. Glendale definitely needs to regain here. Down 2-0. Plenty of time. Minute 41 to go here in game one. Long series, of course. We've got 7 games if they are all necessary. Poji looks to center, and he does find a good demo on his way out. Actually lands on Fear as well. Going to slow down the counterattack of Glendale, but Cone might be able to put it in anyways. Awkward bounce. Lynn not able to read it. And now Wes is going to look for Louis into the midfield. Low boost here for Louis. Good 50 out to his teammate Wes. Now Poggi going to jump at this one, take a shot. It's going to go high off the backboard. Good read by Cone to clear that one out to the midfield. Not going to be in from Wes. That's going to find the right post. Poggi did wind up diving at it. Fuhrer makes a save. He's going to carry it down the field. Louis does a good job to cut it off. He's going to take his time here. Take a 50 with Cone. And he opts to catch this ball and control it and restart the offense for Chandler-Gilbert. He gets 2 to jump, baits him in. This one's going to be off the back wall. Cone has to make a desperation clear, but it leaves the net wide open again for Poggi with his second goal of the night. See Louis there definitely playing a key factor in this offense early on here in game 1. No goals for him yet, but definitely getting a playmaker. He's got an assist, getting some of these demos, getting really physical there in the box. And a hat trick of goals out of Chandler-Gilbert here in game 1. Strong statement. 30 seconds now. Glendale needs a miracle to take game 1, but at the very least, let's see if they can get an exit goal here and take some momentum here in game 2. Gonna find his way over the opposite side of the field. Poggi gonna pass it up to Louis. He's gonna pass it back to Poggi. It goes wide left. 10 seconds now. Game 1 gonna fall into the hands of Chandler-Gilbert. Appears to be in shutout fashion as well. Cone gonna look to take this one all the way down the field in the air, and it's gonna touch the ground. Game 1 goes to Chandler-Gilbert. Poggi gonna lead his team with an MVP performance in game 1. Hopefully more of the same that we've seen from Chandler-Gilbert all season long, all preseason long. Definitely that relentless defense and just the counterattacks that come from playing such good defense. Give up 0 goals and plenty of boost on those counterattacks. Glendale look to regroup here in between games as we head on over to Forbidden Temple, game number 2. And we've got a countdown. Second game of our grand finals. Kickoff's going to go in favor of Chandler-Gilbert once again. Poggi gonna have a free ball at the sidewall here with plenty of boost. If you're up early though, that's a great job. Cutting these Chandler-Gilbert attacks early is definitely a smart game plan, as it's already almost led to a goal. It is going to find its definitely what we needed to see out of Glendale quick there. They jump off, cut off that Coyotes offense really quick before it can even get the play started. Don't let them enter their half, and a goal on the counterattack. Long shot comes out of it. Great job by Glendale. Another kickoff in favor of Chandler-Gilbert. Cone's actually getting a shot off it though, but Louis makes the epic save on the goal line. He has a shot opportunity, does kind of whiff on it. Missed opportunity there for Louis. Definitely wants that one back. Could have had a tie game really quickly. But Louis is going to get one of those exit demos that he loves, that physicality out of Chandler-Gilbert that we've seen all season long, especially from Louis himself. He almost had a shot opportunity, but Louis with another great early cutoff kills the play before it can even get started. Now a minute into game 2, Glendale with the lead in this one. Chandler-Gilbert threatening that equalizing goal as we speak. And going to carry it down the opposite end of the field. Gets it over once, going to hit off the backboard awkwardly, but Louis gets a boom down the other end of the field. Here looks to keep it in. Louis gonna have plenty of time on this ball and plenty of boost as well. Great job again by Glendale. That's more of what we need to see. Those quick cutoffs. Don't even let Chandler-Gilbert get out of their own half. Little double commit there out of Chandler-Gilbert. Not something you want to see. Cone not able to read that ball. Does miss shot. Fear's gonna put it on net. Louis gets the epic save. Chandler-Gilbert needs to relax here. Couple of goal line saves here. Good job by Pody to clear that one out. Buy his teammates some time to get some boost. Now West gonna have an opportunity to attack the net, but Lynn's gonna carry that one to the corner and beyond. Now Fear gonna take a shot. Louis gonna be forced to backflip on this and take that demo. Lynn puts a shot on target, and Cone's gonna finish it. Glendale comes into game 2 hungry. They must have seen what they were missing in game 1, and they have come right back. Game number 2. Coming up on the halfway mark here soon at 2 minutes and 30 seconds, and honestly, the Chandler-Gilbert offense hasn't really gotten a chance to get going here. I think West had one attempt to attack the net as this one's going down the field for Glendale West. That was a good play by Lynn, though. Westwood had a free ball to catch, and Lynn just makes it a little more awkward for him. But as I was saying, Chandler-Gilbert offense this game so far has been struggling. They cannot seem to get their own half, and this might be another goal. Another beautiful save from Louis. West takes a long shot. Needs to find his way in, as we have now hit the halfway point. Chandler-Gilbert need a goal quick. Louis going to take a shot and look for that goal. Pinch for the save out of Lynn and Fear. Ball Poggi going to pass it out mid. Lynn's going to take over. Might not missing the ball. It does force Louis to waste a lot of his boost, though. Fear gets it over the second man. Job by Louis. This one's going to be 50'd in with Lynn, but Louis does a good job keeping the half. See if he can get it mid for one of his teammates. Forces a double commit. Good job by Cone there to find a demo to even out the advantage a little bit. West can be forced to be the last man back here. Awkward situation for Poggi. He has to jump. Fake. Poggi gets it past one. Can't pop it over second. This one's going to find its way in. And a team ace of goals for Glendale here in game 2. They come right back with a 3-0 lead of their own. All 3 players contributing with a goal to their name. Been doing an especially great job. 2 assists. He's either scored or helped score all 3 goals in this game. Definitely what we need to see. Definitely what we needed to see out of Glendale here in game 2. Whatever they noticed from game 1 has certainly worked. 3-0 lead. We're coming up on about a minute to go. Chandler needs to get their offense going, and soon. They need a goal here. I think right around the minute mark to give themselves a chance, or Glendale could definitely just play some lockdown defense here. That's a great shot, but it's not going to be quick enough. Lynn's going to beat it. He's going to find his way out to Poggi. He's going to have plenty of boost. He's going to be able to follow up his own pass. West's going to do it for him, though. Might roll its way in. It is. So the misplay by Chandler-Gilbert turns out to be a fake. Lynn not able to read the chaos in the Glendale box, and Louis just going to smash that one in. West gets assist credit, and that's what they definitely needed. That only 10 seconds into the final minute, and they've got their first one. They just need 2 more. But right off the kickoff, Glendale threatening. They want that 3-goal lead back. Job by Fear to keep that one into the Chandler-Gilbert half. Poggi takes another long shot. But once again, I think they've just waited too long, and Chandler-Gilbert's goal might be too little too late as Glendale's starting to lock down on defense. But definitely a good thing to see out of Glendale is they're not turtling up, because turtling up on defense can actually be worse. And kind of sticking to the game plan you had all game, because it seems to be working so far. They're looking hungry for even more goals in this game, and we've come down to the final 5 seconds now. Looks like Chandler's only going to be able to get 1, and we're going to have an equalized series at 1-1. Glendale's still threatening that 4th goal, though. It's going to drop. So the ball finds the ground here in game number 2, and the series is equalized. It was exactly what we needed to see out of Glendale. Figured out what they did wrong in game 1, solved the problem quickly, had a bounce back game. Series is equal. I do have the privilege of sitting in the same room that the game is taking place. So I'm kind of hearing some of the talks between players in between games here, trying to figure out what's going wrong. Chandler coming to the assumption that they need to be talking a little bit more, minimize those double commits, minimize those panicking situations on defense. See what they can do in game number 3. It is very early in the series, but I would say this is a pretty critical game. Taking that 2-1 lead could be huge. But obviously in a best of 7, every single game is huge. Some just feel like they mean a little more than others. That series lead is so important, and for Chandler to give it away almost right after they took it, kind of feels, it's got to be heartbreaking, those comms. You know, you start with such a good game 1, you get that 3-0 shutout, and then you get a 3-0 almost onto yourself. They did get out with 1, so that's good. Good for the momentum. They were the last team to score in that game. But that's another awkward situation. Cone not able to capitalize on it. Don't think he was quite expecting that. Find a demo on the outside, though. Be able to get back in front. One hunting for some spawn demos now. Chandler's got to be careful. Once that last man gets demoed, nobody is there. Nobody's ready behind you. Poji in that situation right now, gonna be the last man back. Does a great job to stay composed, though. Controls that ball, gets a 50, and he's gonna have plenty of boost to pass this one out to the midfield for Louis. Not the best first touch out of Louis. I'm sure that's not what he wanted. He'll want another go at that. But Poji does a good job to get up onto Cone and bump him a little bit. This one's going towards the net. It's gonna be off the backboard. Fear's gonna shoot it. It's gonna find the net. A repeat of game number 2. Glendale with a quick start. First goal of the night. The first goal of game 3. Looking to see a little bit more spacing out of Chandler-Gilbert. Again, it is tough with those demos out of Cone and Fear. They really like to play physical, but they do need to space out a little bit more. It seems like they're getting crowded in one corner on defense. In game 1, that is the exact opposite of what we saw. They were playing flawless defense, didn't give up a single goal. And now back-to-back games, they've given up one in the first minute. They got to be careful here. Louis, again, the last man back. He's got to play patient. He carry this one up the wall. He's going to be forced to get another touch. Does a good job. Gets it around the second man. Cone has to cut it off as the last man. Poji gets it into the Glendale side. Chandler needs to be the next team to score here. They got to tie this game up. Can't let Glendale get another multiple goal lead, because they lock down on defense and they just stay hungry and get those demos, and it seems like an impossible trap to get out of. Poji just misses wide right. Louis not able to put it in. It goes wide left. Both teams threatening on offense right now. Both teams look very scary. It's just who's gonna be the better team. We do have both teams in the lab. Not quite a stage setting or a fan setting. No crowd here watching. But again, a very different experience playing across from your opponents and in an unfamiliar environment compared to playing at your setup comfortable at home. Gotta be some nerves. He's gonna tap this one to himself. It's a fake, but Lynn reads it and manages to get a dunk that's gonna pop this ball out to the Chandler-Gilbert box if you're up for it. Cone gonna have to race back and makes a good catch on that ball. Good control out of Cone. He might have an offensive play on it now. It's gonna miss. Lynn, unlucky shot. Oh, he's gonna follow it up. Now Cone's gonna have a shot. He's gonna hit it to the corner. Thinks better of that shot. Not a great angle. Might have given the ball away. Good job. He keeps pressure up by hitting that ball to the corner and letting his teammates regroup. A good opportunity for Louis. He's got one man to beat off the sidewall and doesn't get the first touch he wanted. Gets the pinch and it's gonna find its way in. What a goal from Louis. Good job. Recognizes that he has some space. Takes this one to the air. Fear the last man back awkwardly on the wall. Louis pinches it just around him. You're able to get a hand up, but it's just out of his reach. That's that equalizing goal that Chandler-Gilbert definitely needed. Did not want to go into another 2-0 hole. And they're threatening instantly off the kickoff. Good demo from Louis. Poji has a net to shoot at, but he misses wide left. Coming up on the final minute here in game 3. Series knotted up at 1. Game knotted up at 1. Poji takes a weak shot on the net and Cone's just going to send that one back down to the blue corner. Going to miss wide right, gets a little pinch off of Wes's car. Cone finds that signature demo on the way out. Good passing play there. Then not able to get a powerful shot on target. It's going to allow Louis 50 fear, and that one's going to find its way out. But Lynn does a good job to keep it in. We might be seeing overtime here in game number 3. 30 seconds to go for a team to take the lead. They're going to clear this one to the sidewall. Poggi gets up to it. It's going to be awkwardly out the back wall. Lynn's going to miss it. Poggi looks for the double, and it goes wide left. Some intense offense here in the final minute. Both teams scrapping, going for double touches, going for demos, trying to find that tie-breaking goal. Poggi takes a shot. It's going to go wide right. Louis jumps at that ball, and it'll have to be done in the air if a team wants to win it. Poggi keeps it up into the corner. Cone pops it up. Hasn't found the ground yet. Poggi takes a shot. Louis is going to have a shot opportunity, hits it mid, and it's going to find the floor. Threatening offense there in the final 10 seconds and into the 0-second opportunity out of Chandler-Gilbert. We'll see if they can keep it up in overtime and take this. This one's going to go high for Lynn. Missed opportunity. Louis gets epic save credit for it, but I do believe it was hitting the crossbar. Job by Poggi finding demos. Looking for his teammates mid now is Wes. Cone clears it out. Lynn gonna look up. Poggi clears it back down. Here to last man. Poggi gonna take a shot. It's gonna pinch all the way down. It's gonna be wide right. Chandler-Gilbert needs to be careful. If that was in, there was nobody home to save it. But this one's going mid awkwardly. Double commit out of Chandler. Cone not able to put a shot on target. Louis gonna have plenty of time in the corner now. Not very much boost. Wes gonna be forced to make a tough read here. Lynn's gonna have a shot, takes it, and it's gonna find its way in. 50 seconds into overtime, a heartbreaking loss for Chandler. They had so much offense. They were able to equalize late in the game, so much offense into that last minute, and it all goes to waste. 2-1 lead in the series for Glendale. They take map number 3. So far, we've had some great games. Games 1 and 2 equal, basically mirror images of each other. One great game for each team in game 1 and game 2, and game 3 just an absolute nail biter. 1-goal game goes to overtime. Still able to get a scrappy demo and take out the game win. Now this is an even bigger game in the series for both teams. Glendale wins this one. They take a 3-1 lead and put themselves on match point. And Chandler-Gilbert absolutely needs this game. They do not want to go to match point with only 1 game win under their belt. They need to tie this series up at 2. This is going to float awkwardly in front of the Glendale net. Louis pushes it mid. Good read by Cone though. Glendale a little tripped up in their corner here. Cone manages to rotate out past the back post. This one's going to go over Wes's head. Louis threatening early. Not able to score. Good job by the Glendale defense there to read that waterfall. Poggi goes for another one of those musty flicks. It's going to find its way into the hands of Louis. Get that waterfall again. Wes looking to keep possession, tosses it back to Poggi. Going to go out mid. Cone and Louis going to 50. And it's going to find its way into the net. Poggi, game 4 lead. Just what just what Chandler-Gilbert needed. Louis gets a perfect 50 over to Poggi and right down the middle. A huge bounce back after taking that tough loss in game 3. Keeping that momentum that they had and just let slip away last game. They do not want to let that go again. A crucial game as this one goes all the way down the field, but Cone's back just in time. Actually going to create some offense just on his own, and Louis looking to do the same now. Gets it past 2, but he does get bumped off the ball, so he's not going to be able to score it. Cone with a great bump as well. Cone's gonna be able to find this one out mid. For 50 of Poggi. Louis and Lynn gonna race to this ball on the back wall. West, the last man back, gonna have to control this with Cone threatening. Feet to the ball. Louis gonna tap this one back into the Glendale half. So sailing over to Glendale net into the opposite corner for Cone to put it past Poggi. One man back. Cone takes the shot. Louis forced a backflip on it. Shot for Lynn, and he's gonna put it in. Great job by Cone there. Gets assist credit. Puts a weak shot onto net. Forces Louis into a bad save. And Lynn is there to finish it. 66 miles an hour right down the middle. Once again, we are in a 1-1 game. Back to back. Close series that we knew it would be. Both these teams very equal throughout the entire season. Chandler-Gilbert does have the tiebreaker. In their regular season series, Chandler-Gilbert did take it. Got by West there, looking mid. No teammates home, though. .50 is equal between Lynn and West. Louis gonna pop this one in the mid. Cone, awkward on the back wall, manages to get a great clear. West keeps that one in. Here with plenty of time and plenty of boost in his corner. Gets it around one. Lynn gets it around the second. West cuts it. Good job by West to play patient there. Gotta watch that double commit. Coach is finding some demos. West finds a demo. Chandler-Gilbert on the power play for a few seconds here. Owen is there to cut it off. Once again, looking for some solo offense. Louis gets tripped up there, and Spear is able to get a good 50-50 on. West gonna push this one in the half. Forced to tap it down. First touch out of Fear. He's gonna have an opportunity to get this one to the center, but Louis cuts it off. One's floating down in front of the Chandler-Gilbert net. Little double commit for Louis and Poggi. They gotta be careful with that. Gotta get these comms flowing. You're in a 1-1 game here in the grand finals. Gotta stay composed. Gotta trust each other. West clears this one to the right wall where Poggi will fly for it. Gets it off the ceiling. Job by Fear to clear that one on the side one. He might even find a second touch. Louis looking for a dunk off the ceiling. Cone's just gonna boom that one down to the other end of the field. Then looking for a bump. Fear with a shot opportunity. He's gonna go wide right. If he misses though, it's gonna be a shot for Cone now. Great job by Poggi to pick up his teammate and get a good 50 there. They're gonna win the race to the ball on the sidewall, and he might have a shot off of this. Just misses it. He just barely ran out of boost there. Lynn's gonna find the net. From out of nowhere, Lynn comes soaring in through the sky and puts it in the top bin of the net, just under the bar. Actually hits the bar on its way in. 2-1 lead for Glendale. 10 seconds into the final minute. Once again, Chandler-Gilbert running out of time. This would be them going down 3-1 in the series. The exact opposite of what they needed out of this game. Cone threatening a 2-goal lead. Chandler needs to find their way out of this. They need a goal here in the last 30 seconds. Opportunity for some offense now. Cone clears it high. So we're seeing that lockdown defense from Glendale right now. Got 20 seconds to survive to put themselves on match point, but they are hungry for another goal. Seconds to go. Chandler-Gilbert. West brings it into the other half. Poggi up for it. Takes the shot's gonna go high. And it's gonna hit the ground. 3-1 lead for Glendale. 3-1. Utopia Coliseum's taken by Glendale. They put themselves onto match point. Chandler-Gilbert now gonna have to win 3 games in a row if they want this series to go their way. This has been a great series by Glendale so far. 3-1 lead, all close games. They lose game one, and they have come back to win 3 in a row after that loss. I think Cone is definitely having a standout performance. He's leading this team right now. There's not a situation that it looks like he can't handle. Seems to always be back for his team as he is on the way right now, but he just doesn't quite get back in time to save that shot from Louis. Beautiful job by Poggi to get that one all the way down the field. Finds its way mid off that corner, and Louis there. Wins the race to the ball and gets the goal. Just what Chandler-Gilbert needed. They do score first. That's what they needed. They did score first last game, and they weren't able to hold it. But they definitely need to figure out what went wrong. They had a minute to think about it and talk about it. What went wrong last game? They had a lead. It disappeared. They wound up losing. Can they figure it out with their preseason life on the line? Demos from Fear and Lynn are going to give Louis nobody to pass to. West is going to spawn in, take this one all the way downfield. Great job by Fear to clear that one. Now Poggi's turn in the air. Looking for a flip reset. Lynn gets the squishy save. West was looking for a demo there at the midfield, not able to find it. Louis going to throw it on the net. Cone with another save. He is being that team leader that Glendale needed him to be in this series. He is stepping up and playing extremely well. Awkward situation for Chandler-Gilbert, and it's going to be saved by West. Gets the epic save credit. Good top left shot out of Lynn. But West is the better. Opportunity on the counterattack now for Louis. Is it over one? Looking for the double. Needs this. It'd be huge, and he misses wide right. Definitely a missed opportunity for Louis. He will want that one back. But West gets it. 2-0 lead. Multiple goal lead for Chandler. Just what the doctor ordered for them. They need that 1-goal buffer. They got a long road. They got to win 3 games in a row here to bring this one back home. Personally, I hope they do it because I'd love to see 7 games tonight. But Glendale has looked extremely, extremely tough for them to beat in these past 3 games. But obviously after a 3-0 shutout in game 1, we know it is possible. Chandler-Gilbert, if anybody can bring it back, it's definitely Chandler-Gilbert. West can have another shot opportunity. Good job by Lynn to get out in front of that one. The bump by West is going to open the net for Louis. Beautiful job by Chandler so far this game, and just like a repeat of game 1, they've jumped out to a 3-0 lead pretty quickly before halfway through the game. Great job by West there. Finds a little bump, opens up some space for his captain, and he does the rest. Lynn gonna have plenty of time and plenty of boost on this ball. Poggi jumps early. Good job by him. Louis forcing the issue. This one's gonna go all the way out mid. Poggi's gonna jump for it. Little double commit out of Poggi and West, but no harm comes from it. And like we're getting real physical. I wonder if maybe that's what they agreed on that they were missing, because they were extremely physical in game 1. And the physicality from Glendale played a part in back-to-back-to-back wins. And they are playing a little faster. You see West there, no hesitation, jumping on those balls. Before the Glendale offense can even get started, they're just challenging, jumping, throwing it up, and this one's gonna find the net. That's what Glendale needed. So the pace finally catches up with Chandler. They run out of boost. Here gets a perfect touch to mid. Lynn beats West to the ball, and it's just a little too quick for Chandler. But like I said, that multiple goal lead is extremely important for them. They are gonna make mistakes. They are not perfect. They needed that 3-goal buffer. 3-1 now. Gonna be another shot opportunity. A little double commit out of Lynn and Cone. Poggi gonna be able to clear this one downfield with the help of Cone. Good job by Fear to catch that ball. He's gonna pick up the big pad as well. Now West gonna be forced to catch this one on his goal line. Gonna go up to the ceiling. Sit around Cone. Teammate Poggi's there to take it around the second man. 1 man to beat now for Chandler-Gilbert. Your remix plays some extremely good backboard defense, though. Well read by him. So he cuts it off at the midfield. Cone jumps. You're not able to get it mid. West gonna have to clear that one. Lynn keeps it in. This one's gonna find its way into the net. Poji makes the save. Good control from West. Does get 50'd. Last man back is Louis now. He's gonna shoot himself up to the backboard, jump on the ceiling, and he's got plenty of space to work with right here, but absolutely no boost in the tank. Gonna steal that Glendale corner boost. Poji had a shot opportunity, but a great read from Cone. Gets that ball out of the midair. An open net for Cone to shoot at now. Beautiful save. Poji gets the epic save credit. A little bit of panic in front of the net here for Chandler-Gilbert. They gotta regroup and stay composed. They made a beautiful goal line save. Gotta keep it together. 30 seconds now to survive. 2-goal buffer. Stay composed on defense. Don't overcommit, but also don't turtle up. That's a great challenge from Poji. You might be able to get a goal off this. Cone makes a desperation save, and they need a goal quickly. Job by West to keep this one in. This is what they got to do for this final 10 seconds. Challenge quick. Keep Glendale off the ball. No chances. Poji should take this one all the way around. Great job by him, and that wastes all the time on our clock. Glendale could score, and this game is still over. We are going to have game number 6. We're heading to Neo Tokyo. Chandler-Gilbert starting the road to forcing a game 7. They need one more, and we will have some Champions Field. Now Glendale's got to talk amongst themselves. Just like game 1, what went wrong? Early 3-0 lead for Chandler-Gilbert. Definitely wasn't as much physicality out of Glendale as we'd seen on those 3 straight wins. Gotta pull it back together. Here, the series here, you do not want to play. Actually, either of these teams, neither of them want to play game 7. That's a toss-up. Both these teams are so tight right now. Game 7 could go either way. Glendale looking to end it in 6. Chandler-Gilbert needs to force this game 7. Poji looking to do it early, but it goes wide right. Turn on this ball, though. Forces here to send it downfield. Louis able to get it over to Cone, the last man. He's going to jump for it, gets 50. Poji going to have it open, then he misses wide left. Still want that one back. He definitely could have taken his time. Definitely the nerves of being on match point. We're going to pass this one back to him. Goes under Lynn. Awkward ball to read for Glendale on the backboard, but Fear does a good job to do that. Gonna go wide left. Louis looking for the Doomsday dish. Doesn't quite find it. He's got to play a good first touch. He's gonna carry it over to Dave from Cone. Playing that heavy defensive role that they needed out of him. West gonna drop this one to the mid. That's a beautiful pass. Here does a good job to cut it off and gets it to Cone. Team's going back and forth right now. Both of them with a little bit of passing, a little bit of offense. Louis getting some fakes and some 50s in the corner. West gonna dump this one mid. Then able to clear it. These teams are neck and neck right now. Counterattack opportunity for Glendale. West does a good job to shut that down before it even gets started. He gets in mid. It's going to be over Louis' head, though. Wasn't expecting this high of a bounce. Chandler-Gilbert needs to be careful here. That's a great pinch out of Louis. Clears that one down the field, makes Glendale reset their offense, allows his teammates to get some boost. I think that slow, methodical play of playing around each other really well is what's been Chandler-Gilbert's bread and butter this season. They did such a great job against these other teams, just staying composed on defense and trusting each other. And now they need it more than ever to try to force a game 7 here. They want that first goal. Going down a goal while you're also on match point, can't imagine it feels too great. Louis gonna jump up for this one. A little bit of an awkward first touch. Does manage to get the flip, gets it over the next. Then gonna be floating for a minute now, able to grab his back corner boost on the way out though. West with an opportunity. A good 50. It's going to find its way out to Louis. He's got plenty of time now. You're going to put it up. OG looking for the shot. That was a great display of confidence out of Chandler-Gilbert that I like to see. Even in these tense moments, they're still going for those ceiling passes to each other. Just feeling the flow of the game, trusting each other, and playing confident. It's exactly what they need right now. No goals yet, but I can feel one coming. Louis looking for another touch, gets it around, and it's going to be a goal. There it is, just as we were talking about. Louis makes a great play. That confidence we were talking about, they're going for these plays still. They're on match point, and they are playing with absolutely zero fear. Another extremely tight game. We're almost at a minute and a half to go, and that was our first goal. Cone whiffs on that one coming up to the midfield. Fear also whiffs. Then going to take a shot. West with an epic save. West with an epic save. Good job by Louis there. Poggi got plenty of time on the corner. Going to tap this one. He's looking to tap that and self-pass it. He's not able to find it for the second touch. Lynn and Louis gonna have a little skirmish on the side wall. Louis gonna have to dodge a demo. Cone now gonna be able to catch this ball. Takes an awkward bounce. Fierce to gather it for him. Now West takes a shot. It's gonna be saved on the goal line. Epic save for Lynn. Gonna bounce awkwardly. Louis gonna cut that off. West to the back wall. Ooh, what a shot. Just goes high though. Louis gonna fake it. Poggi has a shot. What a save by Cone. 45 seconds now. Game 6. Chandler-Gilbert in the position, up by 1 goal to send us to a game 7. Louis hunting for demos now. That was the first demo of this game. Both these teams need to get a little more physical. It's shooting out to the mid. Louis gonna clear it. Cone keeps it in. Poggi waiting for Lynn's move. It's like a game of chess. It stays into the Glendale half. Louis puts it on target. It goes wide right. 10 seconds now. Glendale needs a goal to tie it. He's going to float out in front of the Chandler-Gilbert box. It's looking scary. It'll have to be done in the air now. It's still up. It's going to hit to the sidewall. Chandler-Gilbert is going to let it drop. Game 7. Couldn't ask for a better preseason grand final. Chandler-Gilbert and Glendale going to a game number 7 on Champions Field. These teams will both have a minute amongst each other to think this one out, find what they need to do in game 7, discuss their game plan. They've both dropped 3 games. What has gone wrong in those 3? Who can figure it out better? Chandler-Gilbert coming in with the momentum. Series scoreline has been a Chandler-Gilbert game win to start it off, and then back-to-back 3-game wins for Glendale. And now we are on a 2-game streak for Chandler-Gilbert. So definitely the momentum coming into this one on Chandler-Gilbert's side. But Glendale the last time was able to figure it out. We'll see in game 7 who can do just that. We've got our players spawning in. Champions Field, game number 7, grand finals. Here in person at the Chandler-Gilbert Community College Pecos campus. 5 minutes to decide our champion of the preseason. Early demo from Poggi. Early offense from Louis now. Cone with a great 50 to keep it into the corner. Here does just the same. Gonna find its way out mid. Then gonna win the race to the ball. Hits it to the backboard. You're gonna take a shot. Oh, and it's gonna go under Wes. A weak shot out of Fear, and it finds its way under Wes's car. 20 seconds in, Glendale takes the lead. Awkward touch for Wes. Looking for that ground pinch out of the net. It goes just under his car. Immediately, Chandler-Gilbert in a hole. Poggi looking to fill that up really quick. Now Louis gonna take his attempt at the ball, gets it off the sidewall mid. If you're able to get up to it, get the double touch. Wes and Lynn gonna race to this ball. Lynn wins it. You're up to the ceiling. Lynn takes a shot on net. Poggi gets the save. Not able to get another. This might be a shot opportunity for Lynn. What a save from Wes. Gets the epic save credit. Pinches it off his own crossbar. Chandler-Gilbert needs a goal quick here. You don't want to find yourself struggling into the last few minutes without a goal, because that's when panic sets in. Game 7 series on the line for both teams. That one almost pinches its way in. Shades of the spring season. There was a pinch straight into the net in that grand finals. Doesn't find its way in this one, but it does make an appearance. Louis controlling this one. Into the Glendale box. Gets a good 50. Here, got to be careful. 50's Poggi, and it's going to find its way in. 2-goal lead. 3.5 minutes to go. Glendale. 2-goal early lead. Game number 7. Here stepping up with 2 goals. With the series on the line, best players shine, and so far Fear is shining. 2 goals to his name. He taps this one in the Glendale half. Right back down to their half though, and West is getting the last man back. He's going to have to let this ball reset. It's a good bump, but it's still an awkward situation. What a save. Gonna pop up. Poggi beats. Here to the ball. It's gonna drop in front of the net. By Cone to patiently wait it out. Gets it past 2. Poggi to last man back. Gets 50. This one's floating in front of the net. And Lynn puts a 3rd goal in. We got 2 minutes, 59 seconds, just about 3 minutes for Chandler-Gilbert to climb out of a 3-0 lead. Not even close to out of the cards for this team. It might be 4, though. It is 4. Kickoff goal for Glendale. It's all falling apart in Game 7 for Chandler. Once again, 3 minutes is plenty of time for 4 goals, but they are digging themselves a deeper and deeper hole every single goal. Need the big players to shine here. You need your team captain Louis to have a big play here. Maybe a solo play out of him, get the teammates going. Fear's confidently jumping up. This one might find its way in as well. Saved by Louis. Lynn gonna drop this one mid. Fear dishes to the sidewall. Gonna have to give up possession to Poggi. Need a solo play out of him. Gets the flip. Not able to use it in time. 2.5 minutes to go now for Chandler. They need 4 goals. They have dug themselves an insane hole, but it's never too late. Kickoff goals are a thing. Could do with one of those. Got opportunity for Fear. West clears it. Job there. Poggi gets it up high, in front of the net. West gonna take it to the sidewall. Cleared downfield by Fear. 2 minutes now. And a 5th goal almost finds its way in, but an epic save on the top right shot by Lynn. By Cone. It might find its way in. Fear on the goal line. Makes another save. Minute 45 now, and they need 4 goals still. They are running out of time in Game 7. Every second that goes by now is precious. You need 4 of them. And it's going to be 5 now. It has absolutely all fallen apart for Chandler here in Game 7. Double commits everywhere. No confidence. They did a great job to win those back-to-back games to force a Game 7, but it has not been a competitive Game 7 so far. 2 players demoed off the kickoff by Cone. Cone's going to put in a goal as well, and it'll be 6-0. Cone doing it all. It's 2 demos off the kickoff, finds his way upfield, puts in their 6th goal. And Fear with a hat trick, Lynn with a goal to his name, Cone with 2 goals to his name. No goals on the blue half. They now have 1 minute and 20. They need 6. You know, it felt doable at 4-0 with 3 minutes to go, but Glendale did not stop piling it on. They are down to 1 minute to go. 6-0 lead. Gotta wonder what has happened here for Chandler. Where did it go wrong? Glendale has so much leeway now to just challenge early, force the issue, and it's gonna be number 7. "7-0 lead. Cone and Fear both have hat tricks here in Game 7. It has absolutely fallen to shambles for Chandler in game number 7. A disappointing way to end the series, honestly. Not just for them. Heartbreaking as a player, I'm sure, but it was such a great series. All 6 close games. Went down to the wire in game 7. They brought us here, and they just couldn't do anything here. 7-0, almost 8-0. 20 seconds to go now. Such a competitive series up until the last game. Such a shame that this is how the last game had to end, but definitely not a shame if you're a player or fan of the Glendale side. They have taken it here in 7 games. They find their way. 7-0 shutout, game 7. Glendale are your Maricopa Esports League preseason Rocket League champions. 7 games, they figured out what they needed to do. They gave up 2. Cone leads the way in the series. Hat trick in game number 7. Fear, game number 7 hat trick. And that is going to be the end of Rocket League until the spring. We'll be back in February, March, April, and May for some spring Rocket League. For that,
Gauchos.
go Gauchos. Well, you know what? We'll get our captain on for an interview. Oh, come on, bro. How's the captain of Glendale Esports feeling after the preseason win?
Feels really, really, really good. This is a team lost to literally, it seems like every single time we played them. Even in the scrims, played a lot of scrims, lost a lot of scrims. Regular season in the spring, lost to them in the grand finals, lost to them in the regular season a few weeks ago, lost to them at the NASCAR tournament. It just feels really good to finally overcome the demon.
There you have it. Glendale takes it in 7 games. They're your Maricopa Community College Esports League champions. We'll be back with more Rocket League in a few months. Spring season is almost upon us. You guys have a great rest of your night. Bye.